it going, everybody? I should have got me here to bring you another video. Controversy ensues, and sorry for my voice being a little fucked up, still kind of sick, but we pushed through. So that's the reason why I haven't made so many videos this week. But topic of contention today, with everything going on with Marvel and obviously them not being able to sustain the audience that they once had. No, I'm not saying everything is an endgame level event, but there's definitely a significant drop off in the character writing, in the stories being told, and just what's being portrayed on screen. It keeps getting washed down, and we're getting like the most simplistic forms of certain characters, or swapping out other ones that were never there, all for diversity's sake, or I should say exclusivity's sake. And of course, it seems like Marvel hasn't learned their lesson yet, even though they lost a fuck ton of money on the Marvels. Hey, you can say it's a good film in your opinion, but the fact that not that many people showed up, majority of the people that went were males. Where are the females? Where's all the LGBT people that are, bragging that, hey, we support Marvel and these female characters and blah blah blah, whatever. So alright, well then, why the fuck did y'all not support the Marvels? How come y'all haven't supported the comics of those series, and they have to keep reissuing number ones, right? If this was really as successful as you claim it to be, then you wouldn't have to keep on having to redo so many of the same tropes. And even then, you're also making fun of the males or replacing them because, like Kevin Feige said, we're going to push for more females in the MCU. Now, you have a way to balance that, and even Walt Disney himself found a way to balance male and female energy in his films. And this dude was from the fucking 1940s, right? But hey, modern day has just kind of infected everybody. And what we got here in this article, we got two of them, but I'll go over this one first because so we already got the whole X-Men reboot rumor, right? And yeah, they ain't gonna be focused on Magneto and all that stuff. Apparently the main villain will be Mr. Sinister. Good mutant character to go up against, but the fact that it's taken 4 or 5 years now since they acquired him back in 2019, I haven't heard a lick of anything of what's going on with the X-Men. And yeah, we heard the reboot and all this other stuff, but it's been way too long that they've been sitting on these characters, right? And they got Loki's Eric Martin, one of the writers, the main writer, quote unquote, from Loki, even though Loki was shit. They're gonna bring him on to do the female-led X-Men, right? Or for them, it's gonna be X-Women, I'm sure. So as he says, as long as Marvel is happy, of course, I'd love to work on more MCU projects. I mean, Marvel has changed my life, trusting me would write this season, blah blah. I hope to have earned the trust, and he has blah blah. Like, this is what I get upset about. Do we have deep, interesting characters to work on? That's what gets me out of bed in the morning. Can I tell a deeply emotional, character-driven story with these people on a huge canvas? Well, you've had the opportunity and you failed twice by basically ruining the multiverse and trying to rewrite certain stuff with the TVA and all that crap. I don't have any faith for this guy being able to write X-Men properly. Anyways, as we keep moving forward, some of the keynotes here, we probably won't see again anything until 2025, and we have no idea if this is accurate, but this explains why the radio's silent since 2019. And the only establishing characters we've had was Professor X in Multiverse of Madness, and then Logan, Wolverine popping up again in Deadpool 3. But here, this is what got me pretty like, this is a bad idea, but let them burn. This wouldn't prohibit Marvel from debuting new mutant heroes and villains, and of course they've retconned Kamala Khan, a self-insert, into being a mutant, which she was not. And also, there's rumors that an Israeli hero, Sabra, will be introduced as a mutant in Captain America: Brave New World. Now, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, I don't know what does. And here's the other part too that I was talking about. Curiously, They've been waiting really long, and I guess it's the same thing, huh? But this man here, Eric, what's his name? Eric, fucking hell. Eric Martin. I don't have faith that he can pull this off. As we've seen with recent film series shows that he's put out, Marvel is determined to burn their profits to the ground. And something that Chris Gore and a few other big names in the alternative sphere, I guess you could say, have been mentioning that, you know, Disney has feminized the Marvel and Star Wars brands to a point where now it doesn't have enough people to actually support it, right? They keep claiming they have these modern audiences and all this other stuff, but it seems like these modern audience people just don't ever show up to their films. And you kind of have to wonder, is it really our fault for not wanting to watch crap? Yeah, I just thought I'd bring it up that Marvel doesn't seem to learn. And also, actually, I'll bring this up too, because I thought it was funny. One more thing, like I said, pointing out, was the Young Avengers, just another example of how they ain't learning their fucking lesson. And what Marvel should be doing, I know some of y'all may not agree, but it's putting Marvel and Star Wars on a hiatus for about 10 years. If you're looking at like what they're talking about in this article, it's like, oh, you know, the next upcoming Avengers, right? They've already got characters they want to add in for the next gen, some younger, youthful faces. But the problem with this, yeah, they've already debuted them in the Marvels. Granted, this article was posted back in February, but it still stands with the theme what we're going on, which is these films that Marvel is pushing that nobody wants. Maybe the only outstanding one will be Deadpool, but unless it makes fun of itself, Deadpool may not make as much as it previously did, right? And if they just take a break, they just don't make anything for 10 years and go back to the drawing board and reboot everybody, get back to the main cast. Fuck it, you don't even have to do the Avengers first. Do X-Men or Fantastic Four. I'd say do Fantastic Four first. And don't make it female-centric. Don't make it to where Susan Storm is the lead, right? It's supposed to be Reed Richard. It's supposed to be Johnny Storm. It's supposed to be The Thing. And it's supposed to be Sue Storm, right? It's supposed to be all of them coalesced together, right? They're a fucking family. It's not one is better than the other. So, that's my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. Do you agree that Marvel is going in the right direction? Or are they just suffering and burning cash at a rapid pace? Let me know. Other than that, Patient and Gummy signing out. You have a good morning, good evening, and good night. Bye.